Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are just joining, my name is Melinda and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. My username on those platforms is Tailored in Teal, also the same on Instagram, and I'll put all of those links of my platforms in the description below. Today I am bringing you a What's in My Reseller Kit video. These are all items that I use on a daily basis to help list and prepare my items to be sold, or to be listed, I guess you could say. They're in no particular order, and I will try my best to put links in the description of these particular items. Some of them I'm not really sure where I got them from, and some of them are also just like Walmart products, but I'll do my best to link what I can. These are in no particular order. However, this one is one of my favorites. It's just a measuring tape. This one measures 1 to 60 inches. Actually, it's just 6, but it is 60. And it's nothing special. Pretty sure that this came from my grandmother's sewing kit, so I've had it for many, many, many years, but it's great. I do measurements of my items in my listings, so this is very helpful. It's also helpful for measuring packages if you have something large that needs to go out. You can get these virtually anywhere, Walmart, dollar store, etc., etc. Another thing that I use on a daily basis is a scale. I almost said a weight. It's a scale. I bought this at Walmart. I needed to weigh something very small, and unfortunately the item was too small in order to pick up anything, but I mean, this thing cost me $15 and I now use it every single day, and I do weigh my items before I list them on eBay so that I know what is an appropriate charge to charge my customer for shipping. So this is important to have. Then we have an old t-shirt. This is a Life is Good shirt. Unfortunately, it has a lot of stains, so I use it to get off grimy things. Whew, now there's a lot of lint going around. Clean shoes, clean anything that's sticky. And the good thing I like about this is that it is eco-friendly, so I can just wash it and reuse it multiple times. I actually have a few different rags like this that I use, and it comes in handy a lot. Next in my reseller kit, I have some Febreze. Now, I do not wash all of my clothing. I don't shop at the bins. I shop at brick and mortar stores. So a lot of the inventory has only been out maybe a few weeks at most until it gets rotated to other stores. So if something is dirty, I will wash it. If it smells, if it has a stain, yes, I will wash it. But there are some things that cannot be washed or needs to be dry cleaned. And if you just want to freshen it up, I use Febreze. You don't necessarily have to use the Gain version. I just like the smell of Gain. I do try to be careful though, because some people do have allergic reactions to scents, and I would never want to harm someone in that way. So use this carefully. And then along with Gain scent, we have fabric softeners in conjunction with nail polish remover. So you know how stores like to put silver Sharpie on the bottom of shoes or black Sharpie or whatever it may be? This is a really good way to get those out. I only recommend that you do this on rubber soles. I don't think that it works well on leather. It might even eat the leather. I'm not sure. Disclaimer, please do your research. Don't take my word for it. Just telling you what works for me. So I will take a Q-tip, dip it in nail polish. I will put that over whatever area I need to get off. Make sure it's good and wet, and then I will take a fabric softener sheet and I will scrub really hard. And then I'll go back and forth with the nail polish and this until it's essentially gone. I don't recommend scrubbing super hard because it can scratch the surface, but if it's something that looks like it's going to come off pretty easy, I do recommend using these two together. Whew, those are really smelly. They smell great, but whew, let me just put these all the way over here. Oh no, I dropped something. Okay, sorry. Next up, we have disinfecting wipes. I use these to wipe down shoes, to wipe down bags and purses. Anything that I think is gonna have a layer of grime on it, I use it. And it does have a slight smell, but it's more of like a clean smell. And I use these especially on the bottom of shoes to clean the soles. very helpful. This is just a great value version. You can get these anywhere or any brand, really. Okay, along with getting things off of shoes and on the bottom of shoes, I have this Angelus brand Easy Cleaner. This safely cleans surface dirt on suede, leather, buck, rubber, linen, Gore-Tex, nylon, satin, canvas, plastic, and vinyl. I did get this from eBay, I believe. Yes. And it works really well to clean suede. I've used it also to clean off the same type of Sharpie marks on the bottom of different types of soles. So I'm trying to remember what shoe I recently used it on, and it wasn't rubber, it was a different type of material, but it worked really well to get this off. I do recommend that you do your research, watch some videos on shoe cleaning, just be careful. Or if you wanted to try it out on something that doesn't cost a lot of money or something on your own shoe, I recommend doing something like that. And along with that, I have a suede brush. And this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's kind of dirty, so I've been using it. I did have a wire brush that came with the Angelus cleaner. However, I've lost it. I have no idea where it went. I'll probably find it, you know, a few years from now. So I did have to clean this one or buy this one separately. However, I really enjoy it because of the smallness of it, and it can get in nooks and crannies pretty well. So this is like a harder bristle along with some metal bristles inside. It's got this little edge grippy thing that you can scrub, and then these are also just plastic grippies, but nice, handheld, I enjoy it. Along with handheld things, I have Scottie peelers. These came in a pack of 3, red, white, and blue, very patriotic. And these are great for peeling stickers off of things. These are also great for taking crap out of, or not crap, but like gum or something sticky out of shoe treads. I've used it for that. I also use it for removing Salvation Army tags, because for some reason they like to staple them to the clothing. So I'll use this instead of ruining my nails to take off the staple. So super cheap. You get 3, at least the one I did, and you know, you can easily replace them if they break, if you're peeling too hard. Right, then we have, this is OxiClean Max Force Gel Stick. It's got this awesome little nubby section up here where you can, so what you do is you push down and then you scrub it in like that. This is great to get out stains. Does not remove all stains. However, I've had really good luck with it removing most stains. It does say that it takes out grease and oil, grass and blood, food stains, soil and clay, and drink stains. And I like it because it's a gel and it smells really, really nice. Just smells super clean. I picked this up at my local grocery store, but you can probably also get it anywhere. Then recently I added this to my reseller kit. This is a Wright's Silver Cream. It's a polishing cream. It cleans, shines, and restores. And I'll open it up so you can see it. It comes with this little sponge. As you can tell, it is dirty because I use it. And then this little cream inside, and you just stick the sponge on the goo and then shine up some silver. I had a lot of fun shining a piece of silver, and I want to find more so that I can do that. And there's something very satisfying about bringing something back to its original luster. It's exciting to me. Next up is a lint roller. So you can use any brand, anything, basically, as long as it sticks. You can use the pet version. You can use whatever the little travel ones. This is Scott Bright, 50% stickier. I'm not so sure about that, but whatever. You can get them. They are refillable. I can't, oh, there we go. So you can buy refills instead of continuing to buy more of these, which is just more plastic, and the landfills, so you can buy the replacements. You just stick it on and you lint roll away. Right, next up are scissors. I use these small scissors to cut off threads from clothing or to cut off Goodwill tags or something along those lines, and I will use a bigger pair of scissors to cut off bubble wrap, to cut up cardboard if I need to pad something in a box. But I do have 2 sets of scissors, different sizes for different jobs. Then I recently picked up a Fresh. This is a washing machine cleaner. There for a while, my washer was kind of it didn't smell, but it was producing this like sticky stuff and I couldn't figure out what it was. So I went to the grocery store looking for something that would help that, and I found this and I was very impressed. They come in these little pouches. I'll show you. Little tablets, actually. They kind of reminded me of like the tablets that you stick in the back of your toilet to clean. Kind of the same thing. You just stick it in, take it out of the package, throw it in, and then most newer washing machines have a cleaning function that you can do like a really high heat. So yeah, I should have been doing this a lot sooner and I don't know why I didn't. And then last but not least is my sweater shaver. Now I don't use this on everything. Sometimes I can go a day or 2 without using it on things, but it is very helpful to have, especially when you have pilling or sweaters, or I've even used it to take off like pet hair that's kind of in the actual fabric that's kind of gotten in there. And oh, that was really gross. Did you see that fly everywhere? Can you tell I've been using it? My fiance got this for me from Amazon, and runs on batteries, and then ew. Ugh. It's kind of satisfying to see that come off of the clothing though. And then you just empty that and you stick it back on, and the battery chute is down here. And yeah, I don't think I've changed the batteries once on this thing, and I've had it for over a year, so it works pretty well. And eventually these, the blades on these things do wear down, so you do need to replace them, or honestly, since this was so small, I probably would just replace the whole thing if I needed to. Maybe upgrade and get a better one. All right, so that was all the things that's in my reseller kit that I use on a daily basis. I did post to Instagram a few days ago posting my reseller kit, and then I had a lot of good suggestions coming back saying different things that people use that isn't in my kit, and I wanted to go over those suggestions and what's also on my wish list, you could say. All right, number 1 is gloves. When I saw that comment, I was actually really disgusted at myself that I wasn't using gloves up until this point, because there were a few shoes that I probably should have used gloves for because they were pretty nasty. They needed to be heavily cleaned, and my hands also get super dry really quickly. And some of the chemicals that are in these things are not great for my hands. So definitely adding gloves to my list. Then we have a leather balm or wipes. I did think about getting leather wipes for a while, but they were kind of expensive, especially if you only get like 10 wipes. But I think I might go with the Dr. Martens Wonder Balsam Balm and use that and stick that into my repertoire, because I do have some leather items and some leather shoes that could probably use some touch-ups. Then someone suggested magic erasers, which I didn't even think to use on shoes, for soles to make them whiter, especially on rubber shoes. And it's an excellent point. I'm definitely going to add that. Goo Gone. I actually do have and use Goo Gone. I don't necessarily use it on like my items, my shoes, or things like that. However, I will use it on sticky surfaces that had the stickers, store stickers on it. I will use it to get rid of that. And the last suggestion is sandpaper on the bottom of leather shoes. I'm not great at repairing shoes or making them ready. I actually try to buy them as is, like as good as I can get them, so that I don't have to clean them. But that's really interesting, a sandpaper on bottom of leather shoes. Probably just to buff out all of the scuffs and everything that's on it. Totally makes sense. I do have sandpaper, so I'll have to try that out. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like what you saw, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. I do put out videos every week, and you can even hit the bell notification so that you will get notified when a new video comes up. And I'd love to hear your comments about what's in your reseller kit that I didn't mention today. I'm always looking for new ideas. So as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.